Okay, so I got a new camera, and I mean it's new to me, but it's not new. It's from 2010, and it's super tiny, and it was actually very surprising. And overall, I think it was just super fun to use. I I can't say I had like I instantly wanted to reach for it all the time. Um, but when I would have, because I would just carry it in my backpack just to see what I did, and I wanted to do like a vlog because let me rewind a little bit because I'm kind of like all over the place. I wanted to get a camera that kind of would do like that old school video look kind of thing, like real, like trashy and like potato esque. You're just like taking a video and it just looks like super like what are those shows called, like those home video shows that people would like bloopers and things. I forgot the names, but I wanted to get something like that and just like try it out for no specific reason. I just kind of think it is cool and it kind of reminds me of some old videos that like my family would have of like me when I was a kid and stuff. So I didn't really know which camera to get. I just kind of went on eBay and just bought one that I saw did video and was kind of hoping it would look something like that. And I was, one, pleasantly surprised, and two, it was hilarious because the video was a lot worse than I thought. It for 2010, I really thought that it would be a lot better, but maybe it's just the camera itself. Like it's not like a high-end camera, so maybe that's what it was or is, because in 2010 I'm pretty sure those cameras were doing a lot more. And I would have just graduated a year before this camera came out, so this is something that I could have bought back in the day that I haven't now. Probably couldn't afford it back then, but it's this camera, the Olympus FE. I don't know if it's gonna focus. It's probably gonna be real dark over here, so I'll put it over here. The Olympus FE, super cool little camera. Not that many settings, and it actually took really surprising pictures. Like I took some pictures of a Porsche that I'm gonna put up probably right now. Took some more pictures of like me on doing like an engine removal, which I'll put like here somewhere. Let's see, what else did I do? I took a picture of my niece. I went on like a bird walk just to take some pictures of birds with one of my other cameras, and just like kind of just take like a chill moment out in the wilderness, which it wasn't a wilderness, but it was like a park. Anyway, the pictures will be here, like some like just greenery and stuff. And overall, I mean, I had a lot of fun with the camera. It was super, super fun to use. And especially when I was like recording the video, I was always smiling just because I knew how bad the video was going to be. And I think that's like if anything, it was worth it because of that. Just like how much fun I had shooting with the camera and how funny it is. And like how just like you kind of don't have to really care about the picture you're taking because it's just to capture that moment. It's not going to be like the most awesome scene or the best detailed picture or something super super important. Is just kind of like a spur of the moment thing, and I think this camera like fits that perfectly, or like any camera that is in this category, the little tiny like point and shoots or whatever. This one, everything works on it, and let's see what it has. I don't know if it'll tell me what, 18.6 millimeter, and it's got a zoom. I don't know how in the world they read this, but Olympus FE, you can just Google it. I'm not trying to review the thing, and like the battery life lasted like maybe 1 day, but I will tell you that it's made in Indonesia. You know what? It wasn't even a day. It lasted like maybe 6 hours. No, I don't know, because when you're taking the video, I guess it drains a lot of the battery, and I don't think, if I remember correctly, it doesn't have like a battery life. It just like tells you when it's about to die, and then you're just like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, so now I'm gonna do like a little vlog that I did with it, which I was hoping that this would be a little bit shorter than this, but I mean, whatever. To the vlog. Oh, hey guys. So you're probably wondering what happened to the audio. Well, it sucked so bad it almost exploded my headphones. There wasn't a setting I could find on DaVinci that would like process the audio. It just sounded like a massive blur of like an alien just like making like noise. And I attempted it a couple of times and I couldn't get the audio to work at all. So then I was like, and I mean, to be fair, the audio was never good since the beginning. But so I'm just gonna do like a cool voiceover, uh, a very bad one probably. But in the first little clip there, it was really really cold, and I was explaining and complaining about how I have to go to work, and how life is unfair, and in Texas we're not used to 50 degrees. Then I'm in my car turning it on, and then I explained how I was vacuuming my car at a Blue Wave, and I sucked up the volume knob, which sucked. But I'm gonna replace the radio anyway. That's literally what I said in that video, or this current video that we're all watching. And I don't wash the car at Blue Wave because it messes up your paint, man. But yeah. So this is me looking all puffy and sleepy still, and kind of upset that I had to go to work in the cold. It was like 40 degrees. It wasn't 50, but it was. I mean, it's cold for me. But overall, look how funny this video looks. Like, look how cool and like old, and for some reason, it actually looks a lot better once it goes through DaVinci. When I play it just like on the media player, it looks a lot worse. I don't know if it was the lighting or what, but okay. Now fast forward. Boom, we're at work. We have come to terms with having to be at work while it's cold. Now we're looking at a Porsche 1970. Yeah, and this camera fits the bill for recording this car. Like, tell me that doesn't look kind of cool. I think it looks pretty cool. Um, Am I a good vlogger? No, I've never done that. But I was having a good time doing it with this camera. And I'm sure once I get better at it, I can do it with any camera. But for now, I just wanted to mess around with this old camera and see this video quality. And kind of do like that 90s look, like when people were going to car shows and like car events and stuff like that. So anyway, fast forward. This car had a over fueling issue. The customer saying he was smelling gas. But what was happening was the car was just like chugging gas because it has a, not like an upgraded, but a modern electric fuel pump that was pushing out like 25 psi. And those carburetors that it has in there, which are actually, I mean, they're really expensive. I looked it up. I had to do some research on this. I think they're PMO, something like that. They're like $1,000 for those carburetors. And they're rated at like 4 psi or less, like between 2 to 4, somewhere around there. And this dude was pushing 25 psi through there, so it was too much fuel. The car was just getting flooded, and you had to basically pin it to the ground for it to turn on. I think that's it.